Give me a Rip Rogers story.
Oh, Rip, I was just terrified to be honest, because when you first got thrown into OVW, you just hear all these his reputation, right? And at that time, you got to remember women's wrestling was not strong. There was a quite a lull in women's wrestling. Like there, it wasn't really a huge thing like
What
it
what
is.
what year was this?
2000, probably 2004, maybe 2000.
Really?
Yeah, and then so I mean, there was wrestling. Wait, no, sorry. I got signed in 2003. So, yeah, around 2004, I would say around there. It wasn't the strongest. They were kind of like going back in these ups and downs of women's wrestling. And I remember there was hardly any girls in OVW. There was a couple of us. And so he'd always throw two people in the ring, tell them to go call a match. And
Mm-hmm.
the thing he was most known for is saying, okay, stop, get the fuck out of the ring. The people would get the fuck out of the ring. And so I was just praying to God I never get a get the fuck out of the ring from him. And guess what? I never did. So
He is a
God,
character.
yes, he was a character, but I adore him. He always
Uh,
trained properly.
Gail, can I ask you? We don't use the C word on this channel because apparently it
Yeah.
contravenes YouTube guidelines. But how many times did Rip use that on that particular word on a average day?
I never heard that word, I
You're
don't
kidding.
think. No, I heard the F word way, way more. And I
so
actually I would remember it because I feel like that back then it was much more controversial. So I think it's a more common now because the Brits, the Australian, everyone uses it as a common word.
It's a term of
but
endearment over here, I tell you.
Yes. Yes.
but Rip was notorious for really being hard on females. Yes.
Yes, he was, but I was very lucky. And I was green, like I said. So maybe he saw some potential in me and didn't want to come
Mm-hmm.
as hard, or maybe he thought I was the best out of the shittiest. I don't
That's
maybe.
funny because I've
Yeah,
never heard you say that word.
I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm trying to make sense of it.